Good morning, everyone. My name is Izzie. Thank you so much for joining me for these 10 minutes of yoga. As usual, please make sure that you listen to your body. Don't go through any pain. If anything doesn't feel right or you're tired, just take a break. Maybe check with your GP to make sure this practice is safe for you. Now, coming down, sitting on the floor, sitting down on the floor, cross-legged, bringing your hands on top of the knees. Just taking a few moments to arrive into your practice. So closing the eyes. Taking one big inhale through the nose. And letting go of a big sigh through the mouth. Sending a signal to the mind and to the body that it's now time to arrive and settle. Bringing the awareness to the breath. Noticing the air coming through the nose as you inhale, traveling through the nostrils, the back of the throat, coming into the lungs, lifting the chest up with the inhale, and the chest gently coming back down as the air leaves the lungs with the exhale. Engaging the Ujjayi breath, creating the sound with the breath. And gently opening the eyes, keeping a soft gaze, bringing movement to the breath. Inhale, lifting the arms to the ceiling, clasping the hands, pushing the palms up, creating a long stretch as if you're waking up. Exhale, releasing the arms down. Inhale, lifting the arms up, looking up. Exhale, arms down. On the next inhale, rocking forward, coming onto all four. Couple of rounds of cats and cow. Inhale, dropping the tummy, looking ahead. Exhale, starting with the pelvis, rounding up the back all the way through the shoulders, chin comes to the chest. Inhale, dropping the tummy. Exhale, rounding up the back. Feel free to add a bit of rocking motion here. Inhale, dropping the tummy, looking ahead. Exhale, rounding up the back. Inhale, dropping the tummy. Exhale, rounding up the back. Inhale, back to the center, tucking the toes under, ready to lift. One breath here. On the next inhale, pushing through the legs, lifting the hips to the ceiling, coming into downward facing dog. Feel free to bend the knees one side at a time, creating space in the hamstrings. Nice long breath here. On the next exhale, bend the knees, look up. Inhale, stepping the feet towards your hands, coming into halfway lift. So legs are now stretched, hands resting on your legs, back parallel to the mat. Exhale, folding forward, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, lifting the chest, lifting the arms to the ceiling, coming into standing position. Exhale, releasing the arms down. Now making sure you've got some space between your feet. So if I turn around a little bit, some space between the feet, more or less the same as your hips. Both feet pointing forward, hips pointing forward. On the next inhale, bend the knees, swinging the arms, lifting the arms towards the ceiling here, coming into chair pose. So the pelvis is neutral, not sticking the bum out, not bringing it in, neutral pelvis, maybe opening the arms if the shoulders are a little bit constricted here. And looking down, making sure you can see your toes just underneath the knees. Nice long breath here. On the next exhale, going down a little lower, this time spreading the arms parallel to the mat. Nice long breath, it's called half chair. Nice long breath here. And on the next inhale, pushing all the way back up, back to standing position. Feel free to add a bit of motion here to release the legs. And creating some circling motion with the arms. All right, similar position, feet a little bit apart. You can bring the hands in prayer pose here. Just going through some squatting. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, coming to squat, keeping the back nice and straight. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, squat. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, squat. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, back to squatting. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, squat. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, coming back up. Release the arms. Feel free to add a bit of motion for the legs. Nice long breath. Back to the front of the mat, still keeping some space between the feet. Coming back into chair pose. Inhale, bend the legs, swinging the arms forward. Nice long breath here. And making sure you can lift the toes up and down. Now bringing the hands in prayer pose and finding strength in the right side. So starting to gently shift the weight onto the right leg until you can lift the left heel off the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, stepping the left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, back up. Doing the other side, starting to lift the right heel off the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, right foot to the back. Inhale, back to the center, switching side. Exhale, left foot to the back. Inhale, back to the front. Exhale, right foot to the back. Inhale, back to the front. Exhale, left foot to the back. Inhale to the front. Exhale, right foot to the back. Inhale, back to the center. Stretching all the way back up. Nice long breath. Feel free to add a little bit of movement, stretching the back of the feet on the ground. Maybe tapping the front of the legs. Nice long breath here. Now bringing the blocks, if you've got some blocks, bringing the blocks at the front of your mat, slightly ahead of you. Feet together, nice long breath. Starting to shift the weight onto the right leg until you can lift the left foot off the ground. From here, crossing the left foot, left leg on the right. So left ankle just above the right knee. As you can see, my right leg has started to bend a little bit. Hands in prayer pose. Big inhale here. As you exhale, gently folding forward. So bending the supporting leg and folding at the hips. Bringing the chest towards your left leg. As you can see, that's where the blocks come in handy. Just to keep your balance, grabbing hold onto the blocks. Nice long breath here. And maybe, if you have your blocks, maybe gently lifting the hands if your balance is strong and bringing the hands in prayer pose. Shape 4. On the next inhale. Gently coming back up. Release the left leg. Nice long breath here. Stretching the back of the feet. Adding big long breath here. Adjusting the blocks. Ready to do the other side. Bringing the weight onto the left leg. Starting to lift the right foot off the ground. When you're ready, crossing the right leg over the left. Start bending the supporting leg. So the right knee comes to the right. Hands in prayer pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lowering down. Bringing the tummy towards your right leg. Grabbing the blocks if you need to for support. And keeping the back as straight as you can. Nice long breath here. If you can. Bringing the hands in prayer pose. And on the next inhale, lifting all the way back, release the legs. Nice long breath here. You can move the blocks to the side. Feet together at the front of the mat. Inhale, lifting the arms to the ceiling, growing tall. Exhale, folding forward, hinging at the hips, maybe bending the knees to keep the back nice and straight. Inhale, halfway lift, back parallel to the mat, legs are stretched. Exhale, bend the knees, hands on the mat, stepping the feet to the back of the mat, coming into high plank. Squeezing here, pushing the mat away, keeping this shape for a while. Squeezing the tummy, legs really pushing together, feet are active. On the next exhale, gently releasing the knees down on the ground, crossing the lower part of the legs, gently rolling back, stretching the legs in front of you, tapping the back of the legs on the ground just to release the hips, the knees, the ankles, and then crossing the legs, coming back to seated position, hands resting on the knees, closing the eyes, taking a moment to cement all the goodness of these 10 minutes. Maybe feeling warm, feeling tired in the legs, maybe feeling energized. Allowing the breath to come back to a natural pace. Hands coming in prayer pose, gently opening the eyes, keeping a soft gaze, ready to face the day. Thank you so much for joining. I wish you a lovely day. Hope to see you soon again. Bye-bye.